The Audits Due page allows authorized users to review and undertake audit reviews which are due. To view a category of audits, simply select from one of the filtered headers. This will display individual audits and their status. You are able to group data anyway by dragging the required column or columns to the blue Grouped By area. Any grouping or multiple groupings will display a total number of audits or reviews against the individual group names in blue. The Clear button at the bottom left will clear all filters used within every column. If you only want to clear one filter column used, select the Clear Filter button displayed on the Filter drop-down selection for that column. A status of unanswered indicates that the audit or review is new and needs to be undertaken. A status of grace indicates that the audit or review was previously done and its next due date has now passed, or information has been updated by the vendor since the audit or review was done. A status of expiring indicates that the audit or review is due to expire within the next 15 days. A status of expired means that the audit is overdue and the vendor's overall compliance will be non-compliant due to the audit or review not being completed in the required time. A date will be displayed for any previous audits in the last audit completed column. If this field is blank, no previous audit or review for this type has been completed. The Updated by Vendor column indicates when compliance information was last updated by the vendor. The Original Next Audit Due column indicates when the audit or review was originally scheduled to be undertaken again. Audits which appear on the Audits Due report are triggered by one of three events, which include: 1. The audit has been triggered by a new vendor having completed all the necessary input for the audit review to be undertaken. 2. A previous audit or review has become due as a result of changes made by the vendor. 3. A previously nominated scheduled next audit review date has arrived. After selecting a vendor, you will need to press the View Details button to display the vendor's question set that is linked to the audit you are reviewing. This will enable you to view their responses and documents that were attached to support their responses. Note that if question responses have been updated by the vendor since your last review, then these will be highlighted in yellow. Once you have reviewed the information, you will need to enter a status as to whether the vendor meets your criteria for the audit. The system has pre-filled a number of fields. You are able to change the information as required. You can also upload a document and/or make optional comments in the text box provided. When you have completed your audit, you will need to click on the Save button at the bottom of the screen, or your information will not be saved. All details, including documents uploaded and comments provided, will be made instantly available to the vendor for whom you are conducting the audit. An email will also advise them that the audit has been completed.